A man is trying to stop your marriage by lying about your past. The truth will come out through a shocking voice message. Archangel Michael says, "There is a storm brewing behind your back, and you have no idea how close it is to tearing apart everything you've been praying for." A man, full of envy and fueled by old bitterness, has taken it upon himself to ruin your happiness. What he doesn't know is that a divine interception has already begun, and he will not escape the consequence of his wicked tongue. He has twisted your past like a rope, weaving lies into stories that never existed. To someone important, someone you deeply care for, he has already whispered these falsehoods. And with each poisonous word, he hopes to break the chain of love tying you to your destiny. This is not just a rumor, it's a calculated plan, hatched from shadows and sealed in jealousy. He has recorded your name on a fake incident, trying to connect you to something that you were never involved in. But the heavens have seen it, and now justice has started its march toward your name. Archangel Michael says, "The divine voice will thunder in silence tonight." Someone will press play on a voice message, and the air will crack open with the truth. That truth will not just defend you, it will destroy the lie that was meant to destroy your marriage. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The voice recording is already on its way to the person who matters. The angels have stirred the hands of fate, ensuring the truth reaches ears that must hear it. This voice message is not ordinary, it's filled with raw proof, shocking words, and a confession the liar never meant to leak. The man who tried to bury you with his lies is now shaking. He knows that what he said has been captured. His own voice, soaked in hatred and lies, has become his enemy. Someone you once helped is the one who unknowingly recorded it. They didn't mean to catch him in the act, but heaven used them as a vessel to reveal the plot. And now, this unexpected ally will bring light to a place that was covered in cruel darkness. The moment the message is heard, the truth will explode like thunder inside hearts. People will realize that you were never who he painted you to be, and your name will rise even higher because the lie will fall at your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Comment, "Victory is mine," if you feel this is for you. The relationship you were building, the one he tried to break, will only grow stronger after this. The person who doubted you will feel the weight of guilt and come running with open arms. You will see tears, not yours, but theirs, forever believing someone else's mouth over your spirit. The man behind this? He will be confronted, first by the voice that exposes him, then by the consequences of divine law. He will try to defend himself, but the words he once used will betray him. A day is coming, very close, when this entire scheme will be talked about by many, but not as your shame, as your deliverance. What was meant to be your end is now your miracle in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 991. You were being watched the entire time. Heaven never removed its eye from your journey. The moment the lie was spoken, angels went into war for your name. The person who was fed those lies? They felt something wasn't right. Though they didn't have proof yet, they held back from reacting. And that small delay was enough for God's divine plan to step in. Soon, the very hands that were stretched to remove the ring from your finger will now protect it. Your future spouse will turn their back on the accuser and look into your eyes with unshakable belief. This is not just reconciliation, it's restoration. A powerful spiritual force has been released into your home. You may not see it yet, but you will feel it. The energy in your atmosphere is being purified, rebalanced, and renewed. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The liar underestimated your divine protection. They thought human lies could destroy spiritual promises. But what is written by God cannot be erased by man. There is an elder in your family who is about to find out about this too. They will stand for you in ways you didn't expect. And their voice will silence anyone who still dares to question your truth. A friend will bring you this recording. But when they do, watch how their hands tremble, because even they are shocked at what they heard. This moment will turn friends into warriors for your honor. Keep your peace. Do not fight back with your own tongue. Let the heavens fight this one for you. You are not being abandoned. You are being avenged. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The same mouth that accused you will go silent. Their confidence will break as the message spreads, and they will hide, not just from you, but from the eyes of everyone who now knows the truth. You may cry when you hear the message, but those won't be tears of pain, they'll be tears of divine relief. Because at last, you'll feel seen, heard, and defended. Archangel Michael says, this spiritual attack was never about your past, it was about blocking your future. But they failed, because the future they tried to stop is still arriving. And it's arriving faster now, because of what they did. What they meant for evil became the doorway for your greatest miracle. You will walk through it stronger than ever. And your partner will hold your hand through that door, not in doubt, but in fierce loyalty. Type Amen to get blessing 444. This is a holy turning point. Every negative force tied to this lie is being disconnected. Even people who believed it will now come forward and apologize to you. One woman who supported this lie will come clean. Her conscience is becoming heavy, and the angels are already waking her in the night. She's hearing whispers in her dreams to speak the truth. When she does, the final nail will be driven into the coffin of this attack. No more damage will be allowed. Heaven is sealing the victory in your name now. The person who received the voice message, they'll never forget the moment they pressed play. Because that moment, their entire view of you will change forever. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Comment, my name is protected, if you're still reading. You were born with a mark of favor. That's why you're often targeted. People see your glow and want to dim it because they fear what you're about to become. This man from your past, he never healed from losing access to you. That pain turned into obsession, and that obsession into sabotage. But now, his access will be completely blocked by divine judgment. You will no longer carry shame that doesn't belong to you. Your shoulders will feel lighter. And your name will be spoken in rooms of favor, not gossip. The heavens are tired of seeing you cry over what you didn't do. That's why the angels are not silent this time. They are lifting your name in places your feet have not yet walked. Type Amen to get blessing 555. A spiritual wall has been erected around your relationship. No more sabotage. No more doubts. Just pure alignment and divine agreement. The person who loves you will now fight for you. They won't just believe you, they will stand between you and anyone who tries to come close with lies again. This is not just romance, it's spiritual partnership. The liar may try one last time to twist things, but it will fail, because now the voice message has power. It has entered hearts and shifted the atmosphere. From this day on, every mouth that speaks against you will see silence. Every hand lifted against you will lower, and every eye watching you with jealousy will soon watch you rise. Type Amen to get blessing 636. You may start getting calls and messages from people who once stayed silent. They'll say, "I'm sorry, I didn't know." Accept the apology, but don't invite the drama back in. Your peace is sacred now. What tried to rob it is now running in fear. Because you are no longer a target, you are a victor. Archangel Michael says, your crown was never removed. It was simply hidden in a storm until the winds passed. Now, the light is hitting it again. And as it shines, so will your name, your love life, your joy. Nothing will stop the celebration that is about to begin in your name. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You were chosen, not just for love, but for truth. That's why this lie couldn't finish what it started. Because your spirit is covered in divine truth. Get ready. A message is coming that will change everything. When it arrives, press play, and watch your past turn into power. The liar will not recover from this, but you will rise from it, higher than ever, freer than ever, more loved than ever. Tonight, a voice will speak what your heart has been crying out for, and when it does, the whole world around you will shift. Type Amen to get blessing 2025. The moment that voice is heard, chains will break, not only from your name, but from your soul. That heavy feeling in your chest, the silent burden you've carried, will lift as if it was never there. Because this isn't just a message, it's a release ordained by divine authority. The man who planted this lie never expected the very words from his own lips would betray him. He laughed when he thought you would be destroyed. But now he is silent, watching his empire of deception crumble beneath truth. He will try to explain, but his voice will tremble. He will look into the eyes of the one he deceived, and the weight of what he did will crash on him like thunder. You won't even need to speak. Truth will speak louder than you ever could. A phone will vibrate, a message will be opened, and your name will be defended without you lifting a finger. That's the kind of favor covering you now. This is not coincidence. This is a divine appointment. Type Amen to get blessing 727. The liar may disappear for a while, hoping the storm passes. But even in silence, consequences will follow him. His name will be whispered for what he did, and doors he thought were open will shut before him. Your name, however, will begin appearing in unexpected conversations, this time, in honor. Someone who never believed in you before will come forward and offer you support. They'll be shocked they ever doubted you at all. This situation was meant to cause division, but instead, it's creating deeper connection. The people who matter will rally around you now like never before. Your enemies are watching, wondering how you're still standing. But you're not just standing, you're glowing. There is a light around you that no darkness can block anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 404. The person who believed the lie at first. They were hesitant because the story didn't feel like your spirit. Their heart couldn't fully accept the accusation. Now that the voice message confirms your innocence, their heart is turning back to you. You won't need to explain. They'll look into your eyes and know. And their apology will be real, raw, and healing. An unexpected event will happen at your doorstep. Someone will arrive with news that confirms your name is being cleared beyond just this relationship. Others who once judged you will now admire you. Your dignity is not only returning, it's being amplified. And people will now know the real you, strong, faithful, and divinely protected. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Comment, Justice is now, if you feel chills reading this. Archangel Michael says, this storm wasn't allowed to break you because your purpose hasn't been fulfilled yet. You have more to do, more to receive, and more to become. And no liar has the power to reroute what God already prepared for your destiny. You're entering a season where every false word will be overturned. Every cursed whisper will be erased by louder praise. And the very people who rejected you will regret it. Your story is not ending in heartbreak, it's blooming into a testimony. And the ones who stayed silent during your trial, they will feel the weight of their silence soon. This exposure is not meant to hurt you, it's meant to free you. You'll breathe easier now. You'll sleep without fear. You'll love without hesitation. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. A divine phone call is coming. Someone who once stayed neutral will now take your side. Their influence will open a door you thought was permanently closed. You'll be invited back to a conversation you were excluded from. But this time, you'll walk in not as a suspect, but as a warrior who conquered deception. People will hear the message and gasp. The tone of his voice, the malice in his words, the lies he weaved, it will haunt them. And they'll never forget how you handled it with grace. A lawyer-like figure may even get involved. Not because you asked, but because the situation demands accountability. This man's lie may cost him more than just respect. It may cost him his freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 808. This was never just about a marriage. It was about your entire future. The man who tried to stop it wanted to delay everything tied to your joy. But instead of delay, he triggered acceleration. Your blessings will now come faster. Your alignment with your partner will now deepen. And the intimacy you thought was broken will now be rebuilt on stronger foundation. This person you love will whisper to you one night soon, "I'm sorry for doubting you." Those words will heal something in your heart you didn't even know was wounded. You will no longer walk on eggshells, trying to prove yourself. Your love life will now carry certainty. Because where there is truth, there is peace. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The liar has been spiritually exposed. Heaven gave them time to stop, but they chose to continue. Now the consequences will unfold rapidly. This man may try to beg for forgiveness, but it won't change the fact that he betrayed the sacredness of your name. He will learn that words carry weight, and false ones carry punishment. You won't need revenge. Your peace is louder. And those who know you now believe you because they've seen the evidence. That message, the one with his voice, will not just reveal truth. It will restore your power, your dignity, and your peace. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You are being celebrated in the heavens. Angels are applauding your strength, your silence, your endurance. You didn't collapse under pressure, You kept your soul clean. Your reward is not just emotional, it's spiritual and financial. There are new doors opening now because of how you handled this battle. Someone is being sent to support you emotionally. A comforting presence. Someone who will protect your name like it's their own. You're not alone in this anymore. Even strangers are feeling drawn to protect your light. Because your energy has shifted. You are glowing with divine vindication. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Comment, I am no longer in the shadows. Archangel Michael says, let no one tell you that this wasn't spiritual warfare. It was. But the war has ended. And you've come out of it undefeated. Everything this man did is now returning to him. Every lie. Every whisper. Every attempt to damage your joy. It's all reversing. Your peace will begin to show in your body, your health will improve, your sleep will deepen, your skin will glow. Because peace is the ultimate beauty, and you finally have it again. This love you thought you lost? It's not lost. It's being returned to you, stronger, bolder, more sure than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. There will be a celebration in your honor. Maybe not public, but in the hearts of those who once doubted you. They'll celebrate the fact that truth won. Even those who judged you silently will now defend you loudly. Your reputation will not only be restored, it will be revered. A divine email or message will confirm this soon. Don't be surprised if someone reaches out with words like, I finally see it now. You don't need everyone to believe you, only the right ones. And those right ones are now coming into full clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Watch for changes in your atmosphere. People will start behaving differently around you. They'll show more respect. Because now they realize the strength it took to stay silent while being lied on. You will be remembered as someone who handled betrayal with divine class. That will become part of your legacy. From now on, your name is covered in gold light. No darkness can touch it again. Your steps are being ordered into blessings too big for you to imagine. And the voice that tried to destroy you? It will be the same voice that promotes your victory, whether it wants to or not. Type Amen to get blessing 7000. Your story is shifting, not into sorrow, but into celebration. And it all began the moment that voice message was sent from one phone, straight into your miracle. This message will not just end here, it will echo into your future. Doors will open because you were strong. Love will deepen because you were truthful. And you will smile again, this time without fear. The angels are clearing your path. Every false word has been wiped out. You are entering a new dimension now, one of honor, loyalty, and undeniable truth. Stay open. Stay ready. Because what comes next is not just restoration, it's elevation. And it's already begun. Type Amen to get final blessing 7777. There's something divine about what happens next. Your life will no longer be shaped by the words of others, but by the truth rising from within you. This moment is not the end of the trial. It is the beginning of a testimony that will carry power for years to come. You will remember this chapter not for the pain it brought, but for the strength it awakened in you. The voice message will spread faster than the lie ever did. People who were silent before will start speaking up on your behalf. Some who judged you will now feel ashamed for ever lending an ear to deception. Even those who never knew the full story will be moved when they hear it. There's a weight in the voice, a tone that reveals more than words ever could. It drips with guilt, arrogance, and eventually, fear. The spiritual realm has already shifted in your favor. Every energy that was blocking your joy, every spirit of confusion, every whisper of falsehood has been silenced. Now peace is the loudest sound in your world. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Comment, Truth walks with me now, if this message feels like it's unfolding in your life. Your future spouse is being spiritually awakened to see your heart more clearly than ever before. Where there was once hesitation, there is now complete assurance. That divine bond is growing stronger each hour, rooted in truth and protected by grace. There is a spiritual reunion unfolding, not just of love, but of souls aligning under heaven's approval. This was never just a battle of emotions, it was a war over destiny. The man who tried to steal your future did not realize he was pushing you deeper into your purpose. His attempt to wound you became the very force that drove the heavens to act in your defense. He will live with the weight of what he caused, long after you've healed. Watch how your name is now spoken with respect. Even those who never liked you will start keeping quiet, not because they changed their hearts, but because they now fear what happens when they speak lies about you. Type Amen to get blessing 616. You are being wrapped in new favor. Your aura is glowing differently. Even strangers will begin to notice something has shifted about you. The energy around you is no longer confused or attacked. It is calm, solid, certain. Because your name has been cleared, and your soul has been refreshed. You are not returning to who you were before this. You are emerging brand new, stronger, wiser, divinely equipped. This isn't just a chapter closing, it's a new book being opened. The liar will dream of your face, not with peace, but with unrest. That's what happens when someone speaks against divine timing. They lose their own alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 1221. There will be a moment when you sit alone, thinking of everything that happened. And instead of tears, you will smile. Because even in the chaos, you were protected. You didn't lose your dignity. You didn't lose your light. And now, you will never again give others the power to write your story with their lies. The love that returns to you will be different. It will be clearer, bolder, and fully certain of who you are. You will no longer question if you're enough, because someone is coming who will show you, every single day, that you are more than enough. A divine reconciliation is coming. But not just of hearts, it will reconcile your reputation, your inner peace, and your name in the spirit realm. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. Comment, my voice is rising, if you can feel your power returning. The same man who tried to bury you with false words is now being spiritually silenced. He won't be able to twist stories anymore. His tongue, once loose with lies, will now tremble under divine pressure. Someone who defended him will now walk away. They will see his manipulation for what it was. And without saying a word to you, they'll begin repairing the damage they supported. Don't be surprised if you receive anonymous support. Some will not be brave enough to say it to your face, but behind the scenes, they'll start telling the truth. Their whispers of restoration will be louder than their silence ever was. Your divine team has already finished the battle. The evidence was always in your favor. You were never in danger of losing, you were being prepared for an undeniable comeback. Type Amen to get blessing 828. The door to your future is now opening wider. Not because someone let you in, but because heaven tore it open for you. The moment your name was defended, angels celebrated. You are now walking in a season where truth will speak before you do. You will not have to explain your story to everyone. The energy around you will speak it clearly. There's something sacred about what's next. It won't feel like revenge. It will feel like reward. And the person meant for you? They are now seeing you with awakened eyes. The fog of confusion is gone, and what's left is divine certainty. Type Amen to get blessing 9191. A blessing is forming behind the scenes right now. Not just in your relationships, but in your financial life, your health, your spirit. Every lie that tried to delay your joy is now being used to multiply it. Don't look back. Don't try to fix what was broken by others' hands. Let them sit in the ruins of their own creation. You are not part of that anymore. You are being lifted to higher ground. The energy around you is more powerful now because it's been refined by fire. And you passed every test. Your story will inspire others. Not because you were perfect, but because you kept your soul clean even when the world was throwing dirt. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. You will feel waves of emotion over the next few days. Relief, peace, and sudden joy. That's your spirit adjusting to the weight being lifted. Every word you speak from now on will carry more authority. Every space you walk into will feel your presence. Every doubt that tried to grow inside you has now withered completely. This next chapter is not just about marriage. It's about legacy. The union that's forming now is ordained and rooted in truth. No lie will ever be able to touch it again. And as you prepare to move forward, remember this. They tried to break your life with lies, but all they did was help heaven write your legend. Type Amen to get final eternal blessing 7007. You are sealed in truth. You are protected by the archangels. And your name is shining like a sunrise after the longest night. Keep walking. Keep believing. Because what's coming next will not just surprise you. It will restore every lost joy tenfold. Your enemies will have no choice but to witness your rise. Your supporters will rejoice. And you will never again walk in fear of someone else's voice. The voice of truth has already spoken, and its echo will protect you for the rest of your life.